Hey everybody, this is Bill Murphy here with RTSGuru, and today we're going to take a look and review Sid Meier's Starships, the brand new turn-based strategy RPG sort of game. It's a collection of different things from obviously the man who created Civilization and the more recently Civilization Beyond Earth. Beyond Earth was sort of the sequel or successor to Alpha Centauri, and Starships is a cross-platform between the iPad, or I guess tablet, and the PC, sort of, I guess, add-on to that universe. You're going to take control of one of several different civilizations and individual leaders from those civilizations that all have their own benefits, like capital city production, military power, things like that. You'll pick one, and you're going to run your civilization, and the idea is to colonize as many planets on the map as possible, and to either win through military force or by dominating the most land, or it's typical civilization stuff. You advance your science, get the most greatest wonders, things like that. What's interesting about this game, though, is it's procedurally generated, just like Civilization and Beyond Earth. Each map has different planets, and when you visit those planets, you'll get different quests, like little mini quests. Like, you'll enter their airspace, and they'll say, pirates are attacking us, please help us defend the pirates, and then you'll be taken into battle, turn-based battle with your starship fleet, which you can add on to and customize. Not super deep, but you buy different weapons and different upgrades for them based on the amount of resources you have. So you have to pick and choose, and of course, even though some might get destroyed in combat, you can then repair them after combat, which also costs resources. So you want to make sure you have a steady income of energy being produced by the cities that you place on your planets. And in combat, it's turn-based, but you have torpedoes, you have different skills depending on what you upgraded your ship with, and you have positional stuff, so you can hide behind asteroids or hide around a planet, and then send out fighter planes off of your ship, and those planes move fast, very far, have low hit points, but do a ton of damage if you can catch the enemy starships off guard. It's just extremely fun to me. It's not super deep. If I had to compare it to a sort of game in the Civilization series, I would say it would be like Civilization Revolution, but that's not a bad thing in this case. It's meant to be shorter session gameplay so that you can sit down and play an entire match in maybe a couple of hours, if not shorter. You can customize each time you play so that you can have upwards of 5 civilizations going against each other, or as few as 2. You can just be you against another guy. Now, what I did notice that there's no multiplayer right now. The game is not as deep in scope as a traditional full-price Civilization title, but it's also only $15 as opposed to $50 or $60 or even $40. It's a smaller game, but worth absolutely every penny, whether you're putting it on your iPad or your PC. And for what it's worth, I was playing on the PC version, and while you can tell that its graphics and size are a little bit smaller than your typical PC game, it doesn't take away from the overall feel of playing this game. It may not be Civilization, but it's definitely Sid Meier inherently through and through. It's very fun. If there's anything that I would say that is sort of a missed opportunity, aside from the fact that there's no multiplayer right now, it's the fact that, and yes, I say right now because I'm hoping there will be a patch or some sort of DLC that adds it, but I think it's the fact that the ships themselves are not super customizable. You can't adjust the colors, you can't rename them. You can load them out any way you want, but ultimately you just want to get the higher numbers. You want to load them out with as much stuff as possible because you want to be able to take down the enemy. The real, more fun ownership would be renaming them, maybe customizing their looks a little bit, but you can't do that. The game's not meant to do that. If anything, I feel like that Starships might be a proof of concept for a much larger game that maybe Sid and the guys at Firaxis build in down the line, or we'll have to see, but in any case, for $15, I would run right now and buy Starships, whether it's from the iOS store or if it's on Steam. Personally, I'd say go Steam. The touch interface may be nice, but the point and click is where it's at. So you can get Starships right now. It's out on Steam. It's on the app stores and everything like that for $15. Well worth the price of admission for the amount of fun you'll get out of it. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go back to playing it again and again and again because I really like taking out space pirates. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. This is Bill Murphy with RTS Guru. Now go play Starships. Bye-bye.